Let's explore the Philippines, a country where over 7,000 islands each offer unique climates and landscapes. Coffee has played a significant role in shaping both the land and its culture. Introduced by Spanish colonizers in the late 18th century, coffee took root in the fertile volcanic soil of Lipa, Batangas. By the 1860s, the Philippines had become a major player in the global coffee market, with large plantations across Batangas and Cavite. Coffee was exported to America through San Francisco and to Europe via the Suez Canal. At its peak in the 1880s, the Philippines was the fourth largest coffee exporter in the world. However, this success was short-lived. In 1889, coffee leaf rust, a devastating fungal disease, swept through the country's plantations. Fields withered, cherries dropped before ripening, and competition from other coffee producers increased, leading to a steep decline in the industry. Despite this setback, Filipino farmers showed resilience. By the early 20th century, they began replanting disease-resistant varieties and diversifying their crops, laying the foundation for today's modern Philippine coffee industry. Now, coffee is grown across the Philippines, with each region contributing distinct qualities to the beans. In Luzon, particularly in the high-altitude areas of the Cordillera Administrative Region, Arabica coffee flourishes at elevations of 1,000 to 1,800 meters, where the cool climate and rich soil create complex flavor profiles. The Batangas region, once the heart of the Philippine coffee industry, still produces large amounts of Liberica coffee, locally known as kapeng barako. Small farms near the Taal volcano benefit from mineral-rich soil, which gives the coffee its distinct flavor. In Cavite, another historic coffee region, both Robusta and Excelsa varieties thrive. The lower elevation and warmer climate make it ideal for these hardy coffee types. In the Visayas, coffee production is smaller, but steadily growing. In Negros Occidental, known as the sugarcane capital of the Philippines, more farmers are turning to coffee as an alternative crop. Small coffee plantations are emerging among the sugarcane fields, highlighting the region's agricultural diversity. In Samar and Leyte, Robusta coffee is becoming more widespread, with its deep root systems helping reduce soil erosion in areas frequently affected by typhoons. Mindanao, the second-largest island, is the powerhouse of Philippine coffee production. In the highlands of Bukidnon, vast Robusta plantations stretch across the landscape, supported by consistent rainfall and fertile soil. In the Sulu archipelago, especially in Sulu and Tawi-Tawi, coffee has a long-standing history. Here, coffee often grows wild, adding to the unique flavor profile of beans from the region. Across the Philippines, 4 main coffee varieties are cultivated, each with distinct traits. Arabica, accounting for about 20% of production, is grown primarily in high-altitude areas. Its smooth, sweet taste with hints of chocolate, nuts, and fruit makes it desirable, though its need for cooler temperatures and susceptibility to pests makes it harder to grow. Still, its higher market value appeals to farmers who can meet the growing conditions. Robusta dominates with 70% of production, serving as the backbone of the industry. Hardier than Arabica, it thrives in warmer climates and is more resistant to pests. Robusta's stronger, more bitter flavor, combined with its higher caffeine content, makes it a common choice for instant coffee and as a blend component for espresso. Liberica makes up about 7% of production and holds a special place in Philippine culture. Its bold, full-bodied flavor and distinct aroma set it apart. Liberica trees can grow up to 17 meters, and the beans, larger and more irregular than Arabica or Robusta, present a unique challenge for farmers. The name barako, meaning stud in Filipino, reflects its strong and bold character. Excelsa, sometimes considered a variety of Liberica, represents the final 3% of production. It grows well at medium altitudes and offers a tart, fruity, and dark flavor profile. Excelsa is often used in blends to add depth and complexity. The cultivation of these coffee varieties is primarily managed by smallholder farmers. Many families use intercropping, growing coffee alongside other crops. This approach not only provides additional income, but also promotes biodiversity and improves soil health. If you're enjoying this, feel free to hit the like button, maybe drop a comment, and if you don't want to miss future videos, the subscribe button and notification bell are right there. Harvesting is mostly done by hand, with farmers carefully selecting ripe cherries. These are processed using either the dry or wet method, depending on the region. In the dry method, cherries are sun-dried, while the wet method involves removing the pulp before drying. The rise of specialty coffee markets allows farmers to earn premium prices for high-quality beans. Interest in single-origin coffees is growing, helping regions develop their own coffee identities based on unique terroirs. Agritourism is gaining traction, with some farms offering tours and tastings. Visitors can enjoy a fresh cup of coffee while overlooking the plantation where the beans were grown, creating a direct connection between consumers and the origins of their coffee. In urban areas, a coffee renaissance is underway. Cities like Manila and Cebu are seeing an increase in cafes, from global chains to artisanal shops, offering a wide range of coffee experiences. Young, urban Filipinos are leading this trend, actively engaging in coffee culture by exploring brewing methods, bean origins, and flavor profiles. Barista competitions and latte art contests are also becoming popular, highlighting the creativity of Filipino coffee professionals. This urban coffee boom is creating a ripple effect on farms. As consumers become more discerning, the demand for high-quality, locally grown beans is increasing. Specialty coffee roasters, working directly with farmers, often pay above-market prices for premium beans. Both the government and the private sector are playing vital roles in supporting Philippine coffee. The Department of Agriculture has introduced programs to provide farmers with training, seedlings, and equipment. The Philippine Coffee Board, a private initiative, promotes Philippine coffee domestically and internationally. Events like the Philippine Coffee Expo bring together key players in the industry. Farmers showcase their beans, roasters offer tastings, and equipment manufacturers display the latest technology, promoting Philippine coffee while fostering knowledge sharing and networking within the industry. As the Philippine coffee industry looks to the future, it stands at a pivotal moment. With growing global demand for coffee and increasing interest in sustainably produced, distinctive beans, there's potential for Philippine coffee to regain prominence internationally. Achieving this will require continued efforts to improve quality, increase productivity, and promote sustainability. Research institutions are working on developing new coffee varieties that can withstand the challenges of climate change while retaining desirable flavor profiles. Efforts are underway to better understand and map the different microclimates across the Philippines, which will allow for more accurate coffee terroir designations. There is also increasing interest in experimenting with processing methods in coffee production. Some farmers are exploring natural and honey processing techniques that enhance distinct flavor notes. Others are trying controlled fermentation, a method gaining popularity in the specialty coffee world. The story of Filipino coffee is one of resilience, innovation, and deep cultural significance. From its introduction by Spanish colonizers to its current revival, coffee has been woven into the fabric of Philippine society. It's a story of cycles, boom and bust, challenges overcome, and new opportunities explored. As global coffee culture continues to evolve, the Philippines is positioned to offer something unique. Its diverse growing regions, traditional varieties like barako, and the dedication of its farmers and coffee professionals contribute to a distinctly Filipino coffee identity. So, the next time you enjoy a cup of coffee, think about its journey. Whether it's a simple instant coffee that fuels millions of Filipino mornings or a carefully brewed single-origin cup from a Benguet micro-lot, you're partaking in a rich tradition. Each bean tells a story of Philippine history, culture, and the enduring spirit of its people. As the industry continues to grow, it carries with it the hopes of farmers, the dedication of roasters and baristas, and the enthusiasm of coffee lovers. It's a future that promises to be as bold and full of character as a perfectly brewed cup of barako.